Got you guys something kind of interesting today. We drive past it 10 times a day and kind of take it for granted, but this is the Defense Supply Center of Richmond. It's been here for as long as I know. And there used to be a tank out here, but there's a jet on display. And here's the other cool part that I find pretty interesting anyway. I just noticed it out of the corner of my eye. I don't even take the time to look over here. But I remember driving past it when I was a kid with my dad, so they've been here that long. Doing another drive on this truck here, getting some fuel, and just verified that both tanks do operate just perfectly. Another good view of that jet sitting over there on display. And again, there's a tank over there too, or they may have moved it. Again, sometimes you take things for granted when you drive by every day. But here in Virginia, if you're ever visiting, right across from the Arby's that's also been there forever, and some old crappy motels, there's a herd of elk. And this kind of tells you the whole story, but this property, the former farmer had them here, and I guess part of the deal was when the county bought it that they would stay in place. You can see them a little bit better. Once the trees get green on them, you can really never see them. They're way in the back there. I don't know if you guys can see them or not, but don't know how many there are. It's very rare they come up to the fence, I guess because of the vehicles, but they're in there. Like I said, I could see them when I was driving down the road. There we go. See them moving around a little bit there. But really, really cool. A lot of people that I tell that story to think I'm joking because they just don't know, but that's historic Route 1, which was called Jeff Davis Highway. Now it's called Route 1. They changed it to Emancipation Highway for about a year and then changed it again, but this was the interstate. If you were traveling between Maine and Florida, this was the interstate. Basically 95 took that over. So a lot of little old motels and hotels that are not really great now, we're right on the beaten path. So a little bit of cool history. Again, my dad told me all this stuff years ago, and I never paid much attention to it or took any appreciation to it, because you just figure, hey, if this is up the street, like this is literally 2 miles from our car lot, that you know, everywhere has this. But we do have a lot of history in Petersburg and Richmond and the surrounding areas. So if you do come visit us or just traveling through, again, you can pause it on here and read the history. It's pretty neat. I've never taken the time to really come over here and read the sign and check all that out. So very cool history. I wish that fence wasn't there, because you could definitely, I think it blurs it when I zoom in, but you can see them moving around pretty good over there. I would have to guess there's 15 or 20 of them. So if you don't believe there's elk in Virginia, here they are. And if you want to be famous real quick and go to jail, you can go mess with them or even shoot one, and you'll be sure to find your way to a prison cell. There's one right there. A good shot. See him moving around a little bit there. Hopefully you can see it. I'm trying to zoom in as good as I can. There you go. So other than going to a zoo, there you go. There he's moving now. Other than going to a zoo, you'll rarely see elk in Virginia, that's for sure. So, a little history of Virginia, a little history of Richmond / Chesterfield, Defense Supply Center. I'm sure there's a ton of history with that. That's where a lot of surplus vehicles go. So, I guess that's where they do a lot of training. Again, I'm not real sure exactly what they do. I know we've had customer after customer after customer over the years because there's thousands of employees there. But a little history that you may not have known about. Davis Auto Sales, Defense Supply Center, Richmond, Virginia. Check it out on Google Maps, actually. It's pretty cool. Actually, definitely check it out on Google Maps because you can see the surplus vehicles. At one time, they were blurred out. I'd like somebody to do it because I'm going to forget by the time I get back to the office and see if they're still blurred out. Matter of fact, a whole lot of the building and other things were blurred out, so probably so that they can't be attacked or whatever. But it'd be pretty cool to pull that up. Defense Supply Center, Richmond, across from the good old Arby's that was just remodeled. And a trailer park right there beside it. Yeah, see right there is the money shot. You can see them really well over there. No, that didn't work. Anyway, thanks guys. Appreciate you tuning in, and we really appreciate you guys' support. You've been great. Look forward to the channel growing and being able to bring you some really cool content here in the future.